Hey, um, Facebook, YouTube. Um, I don't even know where to start, but I'm doing this. I'm doing this live on Facebook, and I'm doing this on my channel because very rarely do the two connect, but today they kind of do. Um, okay, so yesterday, uh, the Oval Office tweets out that they're going to ban transgender people from military service in any capacity. I think is what he said, something like that. Um, and everybody kind of went nuts. Um, Trans people went nuts, of course, because, well, actually, let's start. Everybody went nuts for a lot of reasons. I heard one person say, well, people are going to be butthurt about this. And there was a lot said. It's not, they don't think that surgery should be covered. Um, um, Hormones, the costs are greatly exaggerated. The number of transgender service people is greatly underestimated. So um, there's just a lot of misconceptions and confusion and misinformation. Um, that being said, um, yeah, there was a lot of things going on yesterday. So much so that I didn't even have time to make this video, which I was supposed to do yesterday, because there was just so much going on. So um, here's the thing: to anybody who doesn't understand why transgender people are going, it's not over the surgeries, it's not over the hormones, it's over just wanting to live, just wanting to live, and being told that you shouldn't for whatever reason, um, or you don't have the right, is basically what it feels like. When people, unless you've actually been the person or the demographic where people are taking time out of, there's national news showing up to the capital of Austin. There are major companies that are over where I pee. Come on. There is that, when you get to that point, there is really nothing that makes you, it's invalidating is what it is as a human. And that's the thing. So nobody's butthurt. Nobody's getting upset for no reason. They're getting upset because you can't do that. To do that, because, okay, we wouldn't let anybody else do that. There's no way anybody in America would tolerate somebody saying, okay, no women anymore, guys. You're done. Thanks for your service, but you're out. All right, Latinos, you're gone too. All of you. I don't care what your service record is. I don't care that you've been serving for generations. I don't care that you guys have the highest enlistment rate in the army. There are more Latinos than any other demographic. I don't care about none of that. You're out. So to say it to transgender people is basically saying the same thing. That being said, now that you understand, I have to talk to everybody. But today, I have in common with some of people on my Facebook 200 um, friends in common. So there are a lot of trans people on my Facebook page. That being said, some people are bold, and or they're just, that's how they're built, and they're just out there and they don't care, and they're like me doing this, except for better than me because I'm really shy. In truth, I have to force myself to do things like this. Um, but a lot of them are questioning, um, why am I like this? Not questioning if they are. That's never the thing. Why? Because when a lot of people in suits are in rooms making laws about you for whatever reason, it you can't help but go, you know what? It kind of would have been easier one way or the other. That being said, though, I know that a lot of people on my Facebook page of all different faiths and and everybody on there knows that I'm a Jesus follower. It's just who I am. So, that being said, in my testimony, if anybody's ever read or I've ever told you my testimony, you know this. If not, hang with me. One of the reasons why I won't back down, one of the reasons why I stand strong in my faith, matter of fact, the only reason, to tell you the honest to God truth, is because I was beat down by religion and by Christianity in general, and it had pushed me away from a God I loved so very much. And so, as I sat in the garage one day, and I heard the same thing, fearfully and wonderfully made. If you've ever been in the church, you know that that is a scripture that is used to beat anybody who falls outside of that box. It's said like it's love, but it feels like a knife every time somebody says it. So I was sitting there, and this came almost audibly. Now, it didn't come audibly. Take it how you want, but I heard it in here. And it said, "You are fearfully and wonderfully made." And I said, "Yeah, I know, Lord. Yeah. You know, you've heard that a lot. No, you, Pasha, me, with every dent, with every ding, with every nick, with every divot, everything about me is fearfully and wonderfully made, and I was made. I wasn't made the minute I was born. I've been made for the 41 years now. So I'm continuing to be made. That being said, you are wonderfully made. I don't care if you believe it came from evolution. I don't care if you believe there was a creator. I don't care if you believe that there are aliens that came down and molded out of clay. You were wonderfully made. And everything about you makes you who you are. And they have these little things where it shows you in the universe, and then it makes you seem like you're just the smallest, like you can't matter or you don't matter. And then when you have people who don't, they're really sadder than you even could believe, to even be able to look at people and not see them for people. That being said, it's easy to feel lost in that universe. But then you have things like one grain of sand will change the course of a river. Everything you touch is affected and infected by you. So you do matter to the universe, not just to the people who are close to you, but to the universe. You make a difference from the way you look at somebody. Your smile could change their day, and everybody they touch has all been affected by you. You do matter. We matter. I hate that I have to get on here and say that. It seems really sad, but I don't care. Somebody needs to hear it. A lot of people need to hear it today. You do matter. Everything about you matters. So, and don't feel discouraged, because you keep hearing these little statistics where we're only 1% of the population, we're only this many. So what? So what? There's 320 million Americans? So 1% of that is 3 million? I don't even think there's that many of us. There may be. But think of all the people who love you. Think of all the people that stand beside you. And think of all the people they know. We're bigger than we seem. We're bigger than we seem. If there's 3 million of us, if there's 1 million of us, and each one of us have 5 people who love us, look at that. and 5 people who love them, hell, 2 people who love them, who about loving us. We're bigger than we seem. We really are. It seems discouraging and it seems disheartening, and I know. But it's really, they're the minority. The voices are so loud that it seems like they're the majority, but they're not. And I know that there are a lot of my brothers and sisters who struggle with with the feeling of just being outside, and that keeps them in a tug of war for their life. We've been there. I don't know if we've all been there. I've been there. Hold firm. You do matter, and we need you. The world needs you. You have no idea the actions you may take. They're gonna touch and change somebody.